Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia and I like to talk about journaling and goal setting. I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do my habit tracker and how I do my to-do lists in my bullet journal and get myself set up for the week. This is something that I do every Sunday or Monday, so I hope you will join me for future videos. But for now, let's get started. Let's go through the front of my journal. I like to write my goals in the front cover of the journal. I have my 2 goals and I am very adamant on just focusing on 1 to 2 goals. That can be done kind of at the same time. So right now I have be completely debt free by January 2024, and I originally put make a YouTube video, but then I would get in the habit of like making things and recording stuff and then not actually publishing it and sharing it with the world. So now I cross that out. I put publish 1 YouTube video per week for 1 year. So the goal is to make it every week until August 15th of next year, 2024. So far, so good. So going in, I keep post-it notes here. I don't know what I'm going to do with this page. Is probably going to be a collage or something like that, but I just save the space because I want to put something pretty here. This, I actually have made my bucket list. I went through some old journals and I saw different bucket lists that I had created previously, and I decided to just combine everything into just a master bucket list. But I didn't call it a bucket list, I call it shit I want to do. And I covered it up with this paper so you can't see, but I hope that you will join me in a future video and we will look at that. But just want to remind you gently to subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you will join me for some of my future videos. Okay, moving on. This is my weekly spread from last week. Okay, so, and I'll show you how empty it was, and I just can't believe sometimes that it's just filled with scribbles now. Monday, it wasn't a very productive day on Monday, and I was kind of feeling bad, like, dang, I didn't do anything on Monday, but I did do things. It's just not the things on my to-do list. So then I went back and I wrote, but what did I do? I published 2 videos. I found a new coach, which I will talk about in a moment, and I learned how to make thumbnails on Canva. The little thumbnail that I made for one of my previous videos, it's hilarious, but I was proud of myself that I made it, and that I have never done anything even remotely related to any sort of like graphic design or, you know, photo editing or anything, you know, like that. So I was really proud that I went to Canva. I was able to use the little like erase tool, I don't know what they call it, and I was able to kind of cut myself out of the picture. I don't know any of the terms. Cut myself out of the picture and then put a different background. So I did that, made a little thumbnail for my video. Felt so proud of my little self. So yeah, so those are the things I actually accomplished on Monday, and writing that helped me feel better and helped me, you know, just realize that I am still doing stuff. I'm not just sitting around eating popcorn all day. Okay. And then last week I started doing this little box down at the bottom. What do you want in 1 year? And it's just random things that I want to just have in my life in 1 year. To be in a different apartment, good coffee. Every year from now on, I would like to take a vacation for my birthday overseas or in a different country. It doesn't have to be overseas, but yes, in a different country. Unlimited groceries. I want to be able to go to the grocery store and just buy whatever I want. Every day, every night before I go to bed, I write my gratitude. Can you see this? I don't know. I just wanted to cover up the names. I write my gratitude or wins. So I write 4 to 5 different things that I am grateful for, or that I feel that I did a really good job with, or just, you know, highlights of the day. So I am exploring the world of coaching. So I am actually, kind of impulsively, I joined 2 different apps. One is called Shimmer, and it is specifically for people with ADHD, which I have. And then I also joined another one called Better Up. I want to be able to speak with someone every week and, go through the week and figure out what the best course of action is for my career and for my life. Okay, anyway, thank you for going through my week with me. All right, so now we are going to get into building our habit tracker. I want to rearrange my habits a little bit. I had been focusing a lot on exercise and walking. I got a little bit obsessed with just some different step counting apps on my phone. I don't want that to be the focus of my mornings. So from here on out, I want to at least start writing a little bit, like maybe 30 minutes. It's so scary. 30 minutes or 60 minutes every morning. I mean writing with the goal of either publication or at least practicing to go toward publication. Right now I'm just writing for me. So all right, let's get started. So what I do, I write the week of August 28th to wow, September 3rd. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. So before I would put walk. Last week it was walk 15.5 steps. I don't know where I came up with that number. This week it's going to be right, oh God, 30. I'm going to start with 30 minutes. First thing in the morning. And then I'm going to do a morning check-in. And morning check-in is simply that I look at my journal, I look at my to-do list, and see what I got going on for the day. And I'm going to read my goals aloud. So the goals that I showed you at the front of my journal, I just usually sitting on my bed, I just kind of look at that really quickly and just read them aloud. That's all I do. I am reducing the steps to 10,000 because that is still realistic while also cutting out some of the time because I want to write. That's the important thing. Okay, and then read for 30 minutes. I'm gonna get the freaking book. I swear, I'm gonna get through this book. Minutes, because it is a good book. Write my to-do list, which is what I do before bed. I go through my to-do list. God, I can't write and talk. There we go. So yeah, I do my to-do list the night before, and then in theory, I don't touch it the day of. I don't add new things the day of. If there's a new thing that comes up, I try to put that off until the next day. That way I'm like, just focusing on 2 to 3 things. Otherwise, I could just go on forever. Oh, yes, I need to do this. I need to do that. So I try to avoid that. I swear almost every night I look at my habit tracker. I check the things off. I get to the vitamins and it's like, oh, crap. And then I run to the bathroom where I keep my vitamins and I hurry up and just take those real quick. And then I could put the little X. Ready for bed at 9:30, and then I put the days of the week up here. Okay, boop, boop, boop. All right, and then every day I will put an X next to the things that I have accomplished for that day. I leave myself a couple of lines underneath just in case. And then, so now this bottom section will be my to-do list. And I will do some little check boxes here. Okay. It's a little cramped at the bottom, but that's cool. That's okay. I don't want to do things on Friday. So think you saw on the last week's page for Saturday, I have one of my to-dos is find electric slide videos. And this is embarrassing. I may lose my black card for saying this, but I do not know how to do the electric slide. I have been to only like 3 weddings in my life, and only one of them was with a certain demographic that would do the electric slide at a wedding, if you know what I mean. And so I really never have had the opportunity. I don't go to cookouts. I don't do, I guess just the places where people would normally be doing the electric slide. And then the times that there was, a group of people doing the electric slide, I didn't know what to do. I'm not really good at line dancing. I'm just kind of free for all. I do whatever I want. So like dancing in unison with other people has always been a problem for me. And so yes, anyway, I say all that to say this weekend, today, I am going to look at some videos and learn the electric slide. So anyway, I hope that is accomplished today. But next week, I don't know yet. So we'll see. Maybe I need to practice some more this coming Saturday. We'll see how I do today. But that's one of those things, right? Like you feel, your group of people, like everyone should know how to do. I feel as a black person, we get so judged if we don't know how to play spades, do the electric slide, things like that. So no, I don't know how to play spades either. What am I even doing? I don't know. Anyway. All right, so Saturday, Sunday. Boop, boop, boop. All right, and then I'm going to leave some room for next week. And this usually just ends up being just scratchings of what I want to do for the following week. Nothing really planned out, just random notes I might have. And then I'll go ahead and do what I want for next year. I don't think I need to make it as dramatic. I'll just I don't need to put it in Sharpie pen this week. I don't know. What do I want next year? There we go. Okay, so that's what I have for this week. Okay, and then August 28th. Why does that date not seem right? But it is gratitude and wins. All right, and then I will put there. So that is, I'll put 5. I think I could find 5 things to be grateful for. There we go. I got air in my lungs and a song in my heart. Voila. That is my weekly spread. I feel so much better when I do this. I feel set up for the week, and I hope to see you next week. Actually, I hope to see you for my next video, which should be coming in the next 24 to 48 hours. And we'll see. I don't know. And I hope that you have a successful, prosperous week yourself, and I will see you soon. Upside down wave. Goodbye.